George.
Can you walk us through what you saw on the first touchdown and how it played out?
Yeah, I mean, it was just a normal keeper that we had up. I got the edge. I just felt like I had a lot of time. The smart decision was probably just, continue to run, try to get as many yards as I can instead of, putting the ball up like I did. But I saw BA in the back of the end zone sort of run to space, George as well, and I just put it up towards the back, and BA came down with it. But, yeah, I'm not necessarily proud of that play, honestly. I mean, yes, it was a touchdown and everything, great. BA made a great play. But I got to be smart with the ball, and if anything, I should have ran the ball. So.
Kyle termed it among your worst decisions
yeah.
ever.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. So, yeah.
George was indicating that you were kind of doing this with your head to try and throw out the defense.
Yeah. I just felt space on the left side, so I sort of nodded to going right, and he literally went right. I was trying to get the defense to think I'm going to throw back right, but then have him go left. So it's just something that we got to get on the same page about. So
on decisions you're probably happier about, the touchdown to Kittle. How much do you feel that pressure that's kind of coming around you? What does it take to stand in there and deliver that ball, knowing that you're probably about to get hit in a situation?
Yeah, I mean, just what they were playing man, so I knew George just needed some time to get outside, one-on-one with that backer, and so knowing that, and then seeing the safety sort of cut and take BA over the middle, I was like, all right, this is George one-on-one. So, yeah, I had some pressure and stuff, but I just got to give George a chance, and George did a great job getting underneath it and going all the way with it. It was sweet.
Brock, how big was this win for you guys? Just how much did you mean this?
Yeah, it's huge. When you lose 3 in a row, obviously it's like, man, you want to get back on track. But honestly, we've taken every single game, very seriously, and we come to work. We never got complacent or anything. There's some things that haven't gone our way, a couple plays within the last couple games, but for this one, came with the right mindset of, backs against the wall in a sense, and let's play like hungry again. So I think that was the mindset. But overall, man, we're just trying to play Niner football.
Were you feeling it in any way coming off those 3 losses?
What do you mean?
Were you feeling maybe a little bit more pressure, a little bit more on you?
I guess a little bit. When you lose games in the NFL, it's like, there's a standard, especially with this organization. We all demand a lot out of ourselves, and so I was more, feeling the pressure just within myself. Like, man, I need to play better because of how I've played in the past. And so that's where I was at with it. But I came into this game with a clear mindset of, man, I got dudes around me, got a great defense. Be smart with the ball and make plays, sort of play free in terms of cutting it loose, but also playing within the scheme and being smart with the ball. So that's where I was at, and got to keep playing like that moving forward.
Do you feel like this was the offense's best performance of the season? You guys didn't have a single turnover. You didn't turn the ball over. I mean, was it the best performance of this team so far this season, offensively?
Man, it's tough to say. I haven't really watched the film or anything yet, but I think there's still, some stuff left out there, that we could all learn from. I think the Dallas game, there was a couple drives where we were off, but I felt that one was pretty good. And so this one too, once we're clicking, like today, we felt good. Putting points up on the board, defense getting stops, turning the ball over. It was just really good team football. We felt that today, but still, there's some drives out there that can be made, and we'll learn from it still.
So many guys talk about complimentary and team football like you just did. Is there a tangible boost that you feel when the defense had that stop, the 3 and out to start the game? Offensively, can you feel that momentum with your own unit? Yeah,
especially, coming and starting off the game with some momentum, defense gets a stop, 3 and out, boom, and then we are moving, from the get-go with the first couple plays. We just felt the momentum. It's huge, and so our defense has done a great job with that. And anytime we've had success, our defense is always, the side of the ball to really, start something up, I feel like, getting a turnover, getting a 3 and out, and then it, encourages us to go out and do our thing. So very blessed to have our defense.
Last one, Branch.
Positive spin on that first. Well, it's positive because it was a touchdown, but the throw to Ayuk, the fact that was one of your first throws, you have been scrutinized. Like, you got to be careful with the ball. You know that better than anyone. The fact that you obviously weren't scared and you still flung it. I guess did that show your mindset is still, I got to be careful, but I'm not going to lose that mentality.
Yeah. The biggest thing is I think just playing within our scheme, how, Shanahan's calling plays, how Greasy's coaching us up with just our reads, our footwork progression, everything, playing within that. And then there's opportunities where if stuff breaks down, all right, now let's go play, some backyard football-esque type of plays. But to say I'm searching for those kind of plays, that's wrong. And so, yeah, going into this game, you got to play like that. I still, I play football, and I'm aggressive with what I do and how I throw the ball, and but I still have to learn, times in the game and situations where I got to be smart with the ball. So that's something that I got to continue to learn. But at the same time, they do a good job of not just handcuffing me. They let me play quarterback in an aggressive way and get the ball to our guys when they're open.
The camera
All right, thanks,
the camera
guys.
was on you, just real quick.
Yeah.
The camera was on you when Christian was about to maybe score the 18th. How badly did you want to get there?
Yeah. Well, after the touchdown to Juice, I sort of felt bad. I was like, we came off the sideline and guys were talking about it. I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, dang it. Like, I was mad, sort of. Obviously scored a touchdown. That's the biggest thing. But, then the next drive, we were like, hey, let's drive for Christian and try to get him a touchdown. This is huge. And so, at the end, man, it's like we all wanted it for him. Every guy on this team wanted it for Christian. And then obviously I think Christian wants it more than anybody. Like, he's a humble guy, wants to win. So he puts the team first. But in that moment, everybody wanted it for Christian. So it hurts. And but at the same time, he's got a long career ahead of him. And I told him we'll be able to do it again. So.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.